Now, we always hear the good stories of economic growth and transformation. However, there are always some other voices that will tell you that, well, much as the numbers look well, we don't see ourselves in the economic growth equation. We explore why this is the case sometimes and what can be done to change the equation and see economies grow with the occupants. Africa is rising. That's a new tagline mainly pushed by optimists about Africa's growth and potential for even more growth. Indeed, the continent is today considered to be among the fastest growing regions in the world, and countries like Uganda are part of this growth trajectory.
We have definitely seen an improved growth performance in recent quarters in Uganda, and I think it's been largely broad-based. So in quarter three, overall growth reached about 6.8% from 5.2% in the previous quarter. And obviously, we've seen a remarkable improvement in agriculture, which was about 3.8% or 3%, sorry. And then also ICT sectors, trade, and some of the financial services have all been growing above 6%.
Critical issues are, however, arising today.
Can actually grow, especially in this age of technology, and leave the people behind. Because what makes an economy grow is not necessarily going to guarantee going the people with it.
Which begs a question, under what circumstances would an economy grow and leave behind its broader occupants?
If we all continue to invest, and these are financial sector markets we're discussing here, in bonds and bills, and going by the assessments, I'm looking at the budget, almost 2.4 to 2.7 trillion is just interest on these investments. I wonder how many people are involved in the making of those monies go to those few individuals who are able to invest in these bonds and bills. But that's economic growth. The interest earned by those individuals is part of the growth of the economy, especially when they are Ugandans. But you find very few people involved in that.
This, to some economists, brings to the fore the need to look beyond the financial markets realm and pay more attention to what is happening in what some term as the real economy.
We have very many financial institutions whose assets, the worth of those assets, is actually the functionality of the performance of the real sector economy. To you, a bank, the loan is an asset. But remember, this loan is sitting in somebody who is either doing agriculture, manufacturing, industry, or whatever it is out there. If this person is not doing well, your asset is being eroded.
The other areas that experts point at that needs improvement to lift many out of socioeconomic distress is productivity expansion, and this should be done for export and import substitution.
How do we execute to get our exports growing faster? Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Uganda is one of the lowest amongst Egypt on export market share growth and actually absolute quantity of export market share. That begs the question, what do we need to do to get better? Yeah.
So as Africa rises and its constituent units like Uganda grow, it is not far-fetched for the foresighted to ask, is Africa rising with Africans?